RCEP 全面生效，将为区域经贸合作注入新动力。周密，商务部国际贸易经济合作研究院研究员。6月2日，区域全面经济伙伴关系协定 RCEP 对菲律宾正式生效，标志着这个全球人口最多、经贸规模最大、最具发展潜力的自由贸易区进入全面实施新阶段。近年来，全球经济受到各种因素冲击、挤压，市场不仅发生扭曲变形，供应链承压断裂，而且各方合作所需要的信心更是受到严重影响。即便世界卫生组织调整并降低了对新冠疫情的风险提示等级，经济的增长仍然难以进入快车道。要恢复各方的市场信心，需要有效的机制保障，而 RCEP 这个覆盖15个成员国的一整套国际经贸规则，无疑为合作注入更充足的动力。一般而言，区域贸易协定对于所涉区域内成员间贸易等经济活动的塑造能力比多边经贸框架更强。一方面，区域贸易协定往往被认为是 WTO 加，各方在多边经贸框架下将做出更多市场开放承诺，从而为市场经济活动有效降低成本。另一方面，区域贸易协定因为包含针对成员需求而做出的回应，因而能够更有针对性地建立和强化区域供应链和价值链合作，从而更适应未来一段时期内的经济发展需求。RCEP 广泛涉及成员国间贸易的关税成本和非关税壁垒，通过各方的全面降税为消费者提供更为丰富且更有价格优势的商品选择，以市场竞争促进供应商改进生产流程，提高效率。基于原产地累积规则的 RCEP 区域内经贸合作将得以进一步加强，这也将为包括菲律宾在内的各成员国企业开展优势互补和协同发展提供更好的环境。2022年，中国企业在 RCEP 项下享受优惠的出口商品达到2353亿美元。菲律宾出口企业将把更多自身具备优势的农产品或工业制成品推向这个全球最大的市场。近年来， RCEP 国家也纷纷加快了经济产业发展动能的调整和产业升级，服务业作为经济发展支柱的地位变得更巩固，在为当地创造更多就业岗位的同时，也强化了各国制造业的发展动能，提高生产和全供应链的效率。RCEP 成员国间的双向投资，以及其他国家在 RCEP 成员国间开展的三方合作，将加速技能和知识在区域内的流通速度和效率，为各国经济复苏发展提供更充分支撑。RCEP 不仅寻求在传统经贸合作领域的自由化便利化，还把促进数字经济和绿色经济等新领域的合作放到重要位置。各方在协定中做出的市场开放和监管协调承诺，为企业创新提供重要指引。相比而言，此类新领域的国际合作缺乏被各方广为认可和接受的全球共识，而市场在无法准确预估未来各期风险收益的情况下，难以做出相对更积极的投资决策。RCEP 在相关领域建立的规则以及释放的开放红利，需要企业能有效用好规则， 在竞争的市场中率先获得更好的发展。RCEP 强调与贸易相关的环境、知识产权等系列问题，增加各方对于贸易相关属性的全面关注，进而使集成创新的动力更充足，有利于区内资源协同利用效率的提升。事实上，自2022年1月 RCEP 生效以来，不仅区域内的企业加快了市场布局的优化调整，区域外的不少企业也因为看好区域内市场的发展而在 RCEP 积极投资布局，使 RCEP 市场在全球投资目的地中的地位得到进一步提高。RCEP 市场需求的供应链得到强化，供应链的韧性增加，降低了受外部市场变化的冲击。当前，全球依然面临来自地缘政治冲突、金融风险外溢和产业、市场转型发展等诸多不确定性。RCEP 的全面生效，为区域合作提供的稳定环境还需各方更有效的推进。为了用好协定的红利，达到协定的目标，不论是成员国政府、企业还是行业机构、金融机构，都应按照协定承诺和各方共识加速自身开放进程，对接协定规则，增加宏观环境的稳定性和可预期性。用好为市场资源配置所创造的良好环境，需要在准确把握规则和标准的同时，充分调动市场积极性，有效提升协同创新和可持续发展的能力，通过市场竞争提高 RCEP 成员国市场和企业的全球竞争位置，加强和创新区域经贸合作的动力，为各国经济复苏提供更有效的发展支撑。
RCEP takes full effect and will inject new impetus into regional economic and trade cooperation. Joe Mee, researcher, Research Institute of International Trade and Economic Cooperation, Ministry of Commerce. On June 2nd, the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement, RCEP, officially came into effect for the Philippines, marking the entry into a new stage of full implementation of this free trade zone with the largest population, largest economic and trade scale, and the most development potential in the world. In recent years, the global economy has been impacted and squeezed by various factors. Not only has the market been distorted and deformed, the supply chain has been under pressure and broken, and the confidence required for cooperation among all parties has been seriously affected. Even if the World Health Organization adjusts and lowers the risk warning level for the new crown epidemic, it is still difficult for economic growth to enter the fast track. To restore the market confidence of all parties, effective institutional guarantees are needed, and RCEP, a set of international economic and trade rules covering 15 member countries, will undoubtedly inject more sufficient impetus into cooperation. Generally speaking, regional trade agreements have a stronger ability to shape economic activities such as trade among members in the region involved than multilateral economic and trade frameworks. On the one hand, regional trade agreements are often regarded as WTO plus, and all parties will make more market opening commitments under the multilateral economic and trade framework, thereby effectively reducing costs for market economic activities. Therefore, it is possible to establish and strengthen regional supply chain and value chain cooperation in a more targeted manner, so as to better adapt to the needs of economic development in the future. RCEP extensively involves tariff costs and non-tariff barriers to trade among member countries, providing consumers with more abundant and more price-competitive commodity choices through comprehensive tax reductions by all parties, and promoting suppliers to improve production processes and improve efficiency through market competition. The economic and trade cooperation within the RCEP region based on the accumulation of origin rules will be further strengthened, which will also provide a better environment for enterprises of member states, including the Philippines, to carry out complementary advantages and coordinated development. In 2022, Chinese enterprises will enjoy preferential export commodities under RCEP reaching $235.3 billion. Philippine export companies will push more agricultural products or industrial products with their own advantages to the world's largest market. In recent years, RCEP countries have also accelerated the adjustment of economic and industrial development momentum and industrial upgrading. The status of the service industry as the pillar of economic development has become more consolidated. While creating more jobs for the local area, it has also strengthened the manufacturing industry in various countries, develop momentum and improve the efficiency of production and the entire supply chain. Two-way investment among RCEP member countries, as well as tripartite cooperation among other countries among RCEP member countries, will accelerate the speed and efficiency of skills and knowledge circulation in the region and provide more adequate support for the economic recovery and development of various countries. RCEP not only seeks liberalization and facilitation in traditional economic and trade cooperation fields, but also puts an important position on promoting cooperation in new fields such as digital economy and green economy. The market opening and regulatory coordination commitments made by all parties in the agreement provide important guidance for enterprise innovation. In contrast, international cooperation in this new field lacks a global consensus that is widely recognized and accepted by all parties, and it is difficult for the market to make relatively more positive investment decisions when it is unable to accurately predict the risks and returns of each period in the future. The rules established by RCEP in related fields and the open dividends released require companies to effectively use the rules and take the lead in achieving better development in the competitive market. RCEP emphasizes a series of issues related to trade, such as the environment and intellectual property rights, and increases the overall attention of all parties to trade-related attributes, thereby making the impetus for integrated innovation more sufficient and conducive to the improvement of the efficiency of collaborative utilization of resources in the region. In fact, since RCEP came into effect in January 2022, not only enterprises in the region have accelerated the optimization and adjustment of market layout, but many enterprises outside the region have also actively invested in RCEP because they are optimistic about the development of the market in the region. The position among global investment destinations has been further improved. The supply chain of RCEP market demand has been strengthened, and the resilience of the supply chain has increased, reducing the impact of changes in the external market. At present, the world is still facing many uncertainties from geopolitical conflicts, financial risk spillovers, and industrial and market transformation and development. The full effectiveness of RCEP and the stable environment provided for regional cooperation still need to be promoted more effectively by all parties. In order to make good use of the dividends of the agreement and achieve the goals of the agreement, whether it is member state governments, enterprises, industry organizations, or financial institutions, they should follow the agreement commitments and the consensus of all parties to accelerate their own opening process, align with the agreement rules, and increase the stability of the macro environment and predictability. To make good use of the good environment created for the allocation of market resources, it is necessary to fully mobilize the enthusiasm of the market while accurately grasping the rules and standards, effectively enhance the ability of collaborative innovation and sustainable development, and improve the global competitiveness of RCEP member markets and enterprises through market competition. Competitive position. Strengthen and innovate the driving force of regional economic and trade cooperation, and provide more effective development support for the economic recovery of various countries.